a lot of water. Morning.
Oh, no sweat, mate. Wow, you're so strong. Oh my god.
Do it again.
This is how I get him to do things for me. I said don't hit the lemon tree. Or my apple. Or my plum. You're doing so well.
It's not heavy, it's just awkward. Okay, we have some earth to move and some gravel to move. We've got a path that goes up to our deck, and that path just traps water. Water just sits there. So we need to compact it with some sort of hard fill. We're digging the mysterious pile to the side of the conservatory. We're digging it away, scraping it back and seeing what's below it. So we're moving earth. This is what you do in the winter. You get the garden ready. You destroy it, but you get it ready.
I'm too shy.
So we got the digger in, and we're finally gonna knock down that conservatory with the digger. I can't wait. You looking forward to it?
I'm excited to feel this crap.
Are you excited that we're gonna use the digger to knock down the conservatory?
Shut. Oh my god.
What's wrong with that?
He's joking.
No. Yeah, I am. Jess wants to keep it.
Yes. I don't want to have this argument on camera.
This conservatory is a point of contention for Jess and I. I want to knock it down because all of these windows need a change. And I'll have to do that in and around a conservatory. But on the other hand, I am on Jess's side because it is really nice to have a shelter at the back door. When we get home and it's raining, we're not fumbling for our keys in the rain. It's another thermal layer, so that back door isn't getting hammered by the weather. So as a compromise, we're going to try and make it look better. And this digging is the first step in that direction. So this little pile behind the conservatory had a tarpaulin, and we always wondered what was under it, but we're too scared to find out. Where does it go?
Like
Maybe it's like a drain.
Yeah, the drain there.
I did a terrible job of it.
Yeah.
Hey man, I would rather a drain than a dead body or asbestos, which is what I was worried about. So
That's good.
a drain is great. No police, no asbestos clearing. Woo!
Waka Waka catches the little bugs that float around, and it likes to get close to humans because we kick up more bugs. But there is a Māori tradition that it is the spirit of your ancestors coming to say hi, because as you walk through the bush it'll follow you and collect all the bugs. I've got to that age, I'm bird watching. Thinking about all the landscaping you can do now?
Yeah, no, it's so nice to have this gone. It's been annoying me for years.
Yeah.
It's always been the ugliest corner of the garden.
Yeah. End of our Sunday carnage day. Daichi has gone to return the trailer with the second load of dirt on it. You can kind of see the line over there where we sprayed the fence. See all that? The dirt was all up there. And we uncovered some edging. So we've got a nice solid edging there, and we've got a decent distance from what turns out to be a concrete slab underneath the terracotta tiles that are in the conservatory. And this was the one casualty. Make sure you remember to put the camphor on the pegs. Thanks. Love to see a subscriber there. Okay, just picked up some materials. Ready to do the little jobs on my north-facing facade of my house that I've been putting off for a long time. Ray's been giving me crap about it. People in the comments have been giving me crap about it. Today is the day that I do it. And I'm also going to try and make that conservatory look a little bit better. Oh, look at the hills. Back when I was still working on my house and Ray was giving me a hand, he cut this sill piece for me, this bit that goes on the bottom of my weatherboards, and then I just never put it on.
I can't believe that you still didn't put that piece of cladding on.
Yeah.
So now you had your painter mate come through, paint the front of the house, and with a bloody gap in your wall. Honestly, Scott, I cut that piece months ago. It's just laying there.
That's true.
Is this one of those mundane tasks that you're waiting to complete?
It is, it is.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those at your house?
No.
Everything's done?
Yeah, man.
Flawless.
It's just ridiculous.
Anyway, we're back. I'm gonna finally do it. Ray can stop giving me crap about it. This feels like such a privilege, by the way, being able to work in my own house in the middle of the week. I think I needed the space from it to really appreciate it. Now usually I would do like a dry fit here and then I wouldn't end up like this, but I'm afraid that if I get it in there I'll never be able to get it out. There we go. Oh yeah, it's going. Oh yeah, that looks promising. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it's bulging out here, it must be the concrete. There's a bloomin' snail. And he's still alive too. I mean, honestly, seriously, like what the heck? What else is in there? I knew this wasn't gonna be straightforward. I'm hoping that's the last thing I have to do to get this in. Why didn't I do this job sooner? And here is something Ray prepared earlier. The sill. Pre-drilled and everything. Thanks, Ray. The weatherboard is finally done.
It's the wrong colour though.
A year and a half later, the weatherboard is finally done. Please don't leave any hurtful comments about the plastering below. I don't think I'm ready for that. After working at Ray's place, putting the soakers on became a much more obvious and apparent job to do. Don't know if you saw the episode, but whenever you have a join that isn't covered by a soaker, water gets through there in a surprising amount as well. But in order to fit soakers that you can buy off the shelf on my house, I have to both cut it lengthways, that was too long, and the depth of this underside bit, I had to rip that as well. Now I have a pocket full of metal scraps. But we're getting the soakers on. Doesn't exactly come off very easily, does it? There we go. There we go. So it's just like cement board, just regular cement sheets. The same stuff we put on our soffit. Soffit.
Oh, I thought you didn't get black.
This is green.
You kidding?
No.
Oh.
Maybe I'll put it on level 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't rate your mixing. There's whole like Instagram channels to watching people mix paint.
Alright, I think that's mixed. Jess?
This project is an exercise in not worrying about perfection, because there's nothing perfect about the conservatory.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can see that it's green now.
So I don't want to keep this conservatory, Jess does. So as a compromise, we're going to try and make it look a bit nicer, or choose a dark colour and make it disappear. What do you think of the green?
Yeah, I like it, just the roller sucks.
The texture?
Yeah. You always get this texture with the roller, but I think it's because we're buying the cheap ones, right?
Well, keep in mind this is in direct sunlight, so you
yes.
see every imperfection or every...
Yeah, that's true.
Every
Whereas
bump.
That thing doesn't get sun for like half the year.
It's on the south side of the house. God knows why they put a sunroom on the south side of the house.
It is, yeah, but you're always shitting on the conservatory, and it's not great, but it's so functional. It's so functional. Sorry, I don't love how you're doing this.
What's wrong with my painting technique?
What's up with the short?
Well, I try and get everything on, and then I'll do what you're doing now at the end.
Oh, okay.
So you just got the cream job.
It's what I do. It's a really great mudroom between the workshop or the garden and the house.
Yeah.
Which I love gardening. You love, oh my God, this thing doesn't roll. It's like weighted funny.
Okay.
See?
Just get some paint on the roller.
Okay, right, okay. I did tell you to let go of perfection, and here I am. Anyway, it's a great mudroom to take your dirty work boots off before you come into the house, and it does have a tendency to get messy, but that's more us. Like, we could just tidy them all. Whoops. Shit, did I just get that on the other side?
Yeah. Well, it's too late. You've already done it.
Okay.
What's the point?
I hate painting. I hate it so much.
You're just not good at it.
Yeah, that's why I hate it.
Same.
Yeah. I don't want to whinge anymore. I just want to do it.
What do you think of all the clearing that we've done now?
I am so happy.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I don't sound it. That's just because I'm focusing. I'm really happy. Every scoop of soil he took away, I felt lighter.
There's little plastic shims that go under each panel, but we've lost the one for this one, so we're using stones.
We're just using natural materials.
All right, it's in. What do you think? You think it's an improvement?
Oh, massive improvement. It's only ever going to look so good, you know.
There's a limit.
It's a rather strange looking structure. What we need to replace is the roof.
Yeah.
I just hope that we can, at not a huge expense. Like you said, if it's hundreds of dollars per panel, we don't need to spend more money on something that we're not even sure will keep long term.
And we know we've got a bathroom to pay for very soon.
Exactly.
I've got a question actually, if someone could answer it. How do you know what's a good toilet? Like, there's how it looks, but how do you know it's quality? What do you look for in a toilet? I can't find any toilet reviews online.
It's not like a bed shop, is it, where you can go around, like, lie in the bed and go, oh, this is comfortable. Yeah, you can't really do that.
No.
The equivalent of that for a toilet.
You'd be kicked out, that's for sure. Look at that.
Oh, well done. Something like a service area, I don't know.
Or you can have a lonely tree right here.
Yeah, it's very dark though. If we were going to do a tree, I think I would do it more here to fill this gap between us and the neighbour. And maybe a Japanese maple. I just feel so thankful to our neighbours.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, if it wasn't for our neighbours helping us out on their Sunday, and they were just so nice about it, like, yeah, we'd love to help you. I feel really, really lucky to have neighbours like that. We actually have really wonderful neighbours. We're incredibly lucky. What more could you ask for, right?
Exactly.
It's like old school 1960s community. Oh, bug just flew into my ear.
Here's an old school 1960s conservatory.
Yeah.
That I'm still not sure if we should have kept.
Functionally, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice work, Scotty B.
Alright, since that last part, it flooded. I realised there was no shots of the inside of the conservatory.
Well, it looks pretty shit, that's why.
Since we did that last part there were floods. It flooded. And this area in particular flooded.
Yeah, we were in Golden Bay for the flood, so we didn't see how the house was affected.
No power. So that means, well, I don't know what that means. Maybe a tree's fallen down somewhere. Oh, the wind has been so strong for the last hour. So this is the bridge between where we are and our home. Yeah, we're stuck here basically. Look at that. We drive over that multiple times when we're staying in this area, to and from the township.
Our postie Sandra, she came around here on the worst of it to deliver a package, and she said this whole area was filled with water and it was about to go up and go into the conservatory, which Scott was devastated to hear because he loves this. Now, the concern is that had it gotten any higher, the house is very low to the concrete here, so any floodwaters would come through here potentially and flood the house. So I think it would have been worse if we hadn't actually dug all the soil out. In some ways we sort of fortuitously did it in the nick of time, but now we're realizing, oh God, we need to think about diverting water away from the house.
So if there's any drain layers watching who know more about this than I do, I'd be grateful for any advice. What I was thinking was a French drain. Basically dig a trench, maybe from back there all the way through here parallel to the fence, say that deep, put a coil in it, put some gravel in it, wrap a geotextile fabric around it, and then fill it up. And then any water that goes in the ground will track along there and pass the house rather than into the house. But that was like a catastrophic rain event. There was so much rain and it didn't even get in the conservatory, so that's encouraging.
Yeah, but you say it was a catastrophic event, but then the last catastrophic event we had was 3 years ago, and that was less rain than this one. So, you know, these 100-year events are happening every 3 years apparently. Yeah. So I think it's worth assuming that it's going to happen again and possibly worse next time. We want to make this house more resilient. That's our main concern.
The other part of last week's job, putting that gravel at the front, and the reason we did that is because water would collect under the house in this corner, and that would happen just at normal rain times. So adding all that I think helped, because I also added this little area here. I cut a wee channel into our driveway. It's not pretty, but hopefully it's functional, and I made a little curb there because all the water from here, this whole driveway, comes down to this point. And it builds up and then it gets into the house. So this kind of diverts it out, and any of the water that collects here went out. We came home and there was still water under the house, but there was not as much as you'd expect after all those floods.
But we also suspect that the connection underground with this pipe is maybe broken, and that's also putting water under the house, because under the house it actually drops lower than the level of the driveway, so that fills up. I feel like it's also worth mentioning that we got off really lucky. There's actually a huge amount of people, more so in the rural areas around here, that have lost everything. On our drive back from Golden Bay, the the mess around all the orchards and people who live rurally was pretty shocking.
We had to go over Takaka Hill, which is a massive hill between here and Golden Bay, and it was carnage. There was dirt everywhere.
The road was split.
The road was split at one point. We had to drive over a hump. We went past an apple orchard that was a lake with apple trees growing out of it. That's what it looked like. So it was just crazy.
We're really lucky.
Yeah.
But obviously looking at all that and seeing that how much worse this flood was than the one 3 years ago, it does freak us out a wee bit. We want to protect our home as much as we can.
Yeah.
So any advice? Scott is a fantastic builder, but he's not a drain layer.
No, not at all.
But you've got some great ideas.
Some ideas. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.